give a special thanks to our substitute musician today, William Ness. Thank you so much for being here today. Colin is still out, but he's out of the hospital now and is recovering well, and so we look forward to seeing him soon. He does plan to do Sarah's service on this coming Wednesday. So I'd like everybody to find a comfortable position. To relax your hands in your lap. To allow the outside world to remain where it is. Close your eyes if you're willing. Take a deep breath and be at ease. Breathe freely and smoothly. Feel yourself settling even further into the pew. Give yourself now a moment to connect in your mind with all of the people around you, the people around them, and around them, until we are one connected network, a group of spiritual seekers, all here for our own reasons, and recognize in that connectivity that all of us have different beliefs. A huge spectrum of considerations about the ultimate reality. That words like believer and non-believer are thrown about as though they mean them or us, when there is no such thing as no belief. We all have definitions. We all have ideas about how things really are. Send love along that network to all those beliefs, all those ideas. Send a message of encouragement throughout this little network. A message that says, your beliefs matter. I affirm you for your beliefs. May love prevail upon them all. There is a thought in Islam that there is no one name for God. Sometimes it is referred to as the 99 names of God. Some say that it is the 9 billion. And some use that as a term to mean that there is an infinite number, beyond the number of beating hearts on this world. Send love to them all, even the ones who are afraid, especially the ones who are afraid. And draw from them their love for you, whether they know they have it or not. Take one final breath and return. So, the following, our presentation today, consists entirely of verses from the Islamic holy book, the Qur'an, about Mary, the mother of Jesus, including her birth, childhood, personal qualities, and the miraculous birth of Jesus according to the words given to Muhammad by the Archangel Gabriel. Now you'll remember that Gabriel also figures in Christian scripture as well, for it was Gabriel, according to the story, who first told Mary that she would be giving birth to a special child. So apparently Gabriel gets around. In order to celebrate spiritual diversity, we should look beyond our own traditions and see things told from different perspectives. You'll remember the Christian version of the story. Jesus was born in a manger, inside a stable, symbols of life and prosperity, comfort, safety. In the Qur'an, he is born under a palm tree by flowing water, which is why on the image on the front cover of the order of service, you'll see that there are palm trees in the image. The palm is richly significant in Islamic culture, and the palm symbolizes rest and hospitality in many cultures of the Middle East. The presence of the palm tree around an oasis showed that water was the gift of Allah, the same grace of God as told through a different cultural symbolism. And with this in mind, we now begin with our readings. Emily?
Indeed, God chose Adam, Noah, the family of Abraham, and the family of Imran over the worlds, an offspring like one another in righteousness. And God is all-hearing, all-knowing. And when the wife of Imran, the mother-to-be of Mary, said, "O my Lord, I have vowed to you what is in my womb to be dedicated to your service, so accept this from me. Indeed, you are all-hearing, all-knowing." Then when she delivered Mary, she said, "O my Lord, I have delivered a female." And God knew best what she delivered. And the male is not like the female, and I have named her Mary, and I seek refuge with you.
The childhood of Mary. So her Lord fully accepted her and gave her a good upbringing, and put her under the care of Zechariah. Every time Zechariah entered upon her in the prayer room, he found her supplied with food. He said, "O Mary, where do you get this from?" She said, "This is from God. Indeed, God provides for whom he wills without limit." And when the angels said, "O Mary, indeed God has chosen you, purified you, and chosen you above the women of the worlds. O Mary, be devoutly obedient to your Lord, and bow down along those who bow down in prayer." This is a part of the news of the unseen, which we will reveal to you, O Muhammad. You were not with them when they cast lots to decide which of them should take care of Mary, nor were you with them when they disputed.
And when the angels said, "O Mary, indeed God gives you the great news of a word from him, whose name will be Messiah Jesus, the Son of Mary, held in honor in this world and in the hereafter, and those who are near to God. He will speak to the people in the cradle and in old age, and he will be of the righteous." She said, "My Lord, how can I have a son when no man has touched me?" He said, "So it will be, for God creates what he wants. When he decides something, he only says to it, 'Be,' and it is. And he will teach him the book and wisdom and the Torah and the gospel, and will make him a messenger to the children of Israel, saying, 'Indeed, I have come to you with a sign from your Lord. I make for you out of clay the likeness of a bird. Then breathe into it, and it becomes a bird by the permission of God. And I heal the blind and the leper, and I bring the dead to life by the permission of God. And I inform you of what you eat and what you share in your houses. Surely there is a sign for you in that if you are believers. And I have come, confirming the Torah that was revealed before me, and allow you some of what was forbidden to you. And I have come to you with a proof from your Lord. So fear God and obey me. Indeed, God is my Lord and your Lord. So worship him. This is the straight path. And mentioned in the book the story of Mary, when she withdrew from her family to an eastern place, and she placed a screen to seclude herself from them. Then we sent to her our angel Gabriel, and he took the form of a well-created man before her. She said, "Indeed, I seek refuge with the most merciful from you, if you do fear God." Gabriel said, "I am only the messenger of your Lord, to give you the news of a pure boy." She said, "How can I have a son, when no man has touched me in marriage?" He said, "So your Lord said, it is easy for me, and we will make him a sign to people and a mercy from us, and it is a matter already decided." And she who guarded chastity, so we breathed a spirit into her through our angel, and we made her and her son Jesus a sign for the world.
So she conceived him, and he withdrew with him to a remote place. And the pains of childbirth drove her to the trunk of a palm tree. She said, "I wish I had died before this and had been long forgotten." Mary was worried that people would think badly of her, as she was not married. Then the child called her from within her, saying, "Don't be sad. Your Lord has provided a stream under you. Shake the trunk of the palm tree towards you, and it will drop on you fresh, ripe dates. So eat and drink and be happy. And if you see any human, say to them, 'Indeed, I have vowed a fast to the most merciful, so I will not speak to any human today.'" Then she bore him and brought him to her people. They said, "O Mary, indeed you have done a great evil. O sister of Aaron, your father was not an evil man, and your mother was not a fornicator." So she pointed to the child. They said, "How can we speak to a child in the cradle?" But Jesus himself then said, "Indeed, I am a servant of God. He has given me the scripture and made me a prophet. And he has made me blessed wherever I may be, and he has enjoined on me prayer and charity as long as I remain alive. And has made me kind to my mother, and did not make me arrogant or miserable. And peace be upon me the day I was born, and the day I will die, and the day I will be raised alive." Indeed, Jesus is like Adam in front of God. He created him from dust, then said to him, "Be," and he was. And we made the son of Mary and his mother a sign, and we gave them refuge and rest on a high ground with flowing water.
And God gives us an example for those who believe. The wife of Pharaoh, and she said, "My Lord, build for me a home near you in paradise, and save me from Pharaoh and his deeds, and save me from the wrongdoing people." And the example of Mary, the daughter of Imran, who guarded her chastity. So we breathed the Spirit of Jesus into her through our angel Gabriel, and she believed in the words of her Lord and his scriptures, and she was of the devout ones. So it's interesting to me about how many different ways. Did you recognize different points of the story that are similar to the Christian scriptures? I love that one difference, though, of the palm tree. And how it tells us there are many different ways to describe what peace, safety, and care hospitality provided by God can look like to a different cultural group of people. Because even though we don't know whether or not any scripture is of a divine origin, it's still fascinating to me that to this culture, the story is spoken of as a stable with animals to keep them warm, potentially ones who could serve as food at some point. And that this one is palm trees by a flowing river, that all she had to do in her fear and rage and labor pains is to shake that tree and receive fruit, sustenance, care, and to trust that all shall be well. You know, one of the reasons why I feel it's so important to talk about things like this, different traditions speaking in different ways, is because there is no one way. There is no one truth. Unless, of course, they all, in their own way, are truth. That they all speak to different cultures and different times and to different people with different thoughts and different backgrounds, using symbols that mean something to them. And that if there is a God, and if it speaks to each of us, it speaks to each of us in that way, through symbols that mean something to us, through thoughts that we find comforting, through bits of inspiration that we might not know the origin. Maybe they come from us. Maybe we are made in the image of God, whatever that might mean. Unitarian Universalism is a tradition that could best be described as omnist. Omnism. A French philosopher, and I wrote down the year here, 1839. It appeared in a long poem entitled Festus by an English poet named Philip J. Bailey. So, omnism, it's this idea that all faith traditions carry truth within them. There is no one tradition that has cornered the market on truth. And it's also important to remember that each of them serve as bottles with messages in them. And that for a while, as necessary, we will carry the bottle, worship the bottle, festoon the bottle with jewels, and claim it to be the sacred thing, until we look a little deeper and take a peek at the message buried inside that bottle, planted there long before our memory, so that we may each of us derive from it comfort, sanctuary, peace, safety, reassurance, and blessing. That we may look to all religious others and say, I honor you as a person of inherent worth and dignity who carries a piece of truth inside you. And I honor that truth above all. Please rise for our